Did Universal FLUB a recent relaunch? You're gonna find out in this video. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here at Universal Islands of Adventure to give you some updates, see what's new, and to do a very important food review. And let's get started. I think we'll go this way. There were long lines at the security hub, long lines to get into the park. Oh my goodness, what's happening? I was gonna check on the Express Pass pricing today, but there's a line for that too. I wanna check out something real fast inside of the trading company. Ha ha ha, just as I expected. They are sold out of the Mardi Gras Stanley Cups here. Well, there's no line over here for Express Passes. Let me check. Hold on a second. Now I'm second in line. 2-park unlimited Express Pass, $228 today. Oh, I'm feeling crazy today. Instead of going right to Seuss Landing first, let's go left to Marvel. I think it was last week's update video that I mentioned how I had an interaction with Rogue, and I found it like adorable that she had a southern accent, but also odd. But you guys corrected me in the comment section. You said in the comments, Rogue is from Mississippi, so it's totally appropriate for her to have a southern accent. I didn't know, I had no idea. Although the Rogue I spoke with seemed to have more of a Carolina accent. Look how blue the water is. Freshly dyed. It's a 55-minute wait for the Hulk. That's longer than what we saw last week when we checked on it. A lot of construction walls have been removed from Marvel. This looks to be a new planter area. The walls around the arcade are now gone. Let's look at the work they've done on the floor here. That's recently redone. We've got villains on the loose. More than one of them. Someone alert the superheroes. The walls are gone, but they are still needing to complete the work over here on the flooring near the Spider-Man gift shop. Inside the Spider-Man shop, something I have not seen before, magnetized wall crawlers, 20 bucks. And the walls that have been around the Spider-Man entrance for weeks are gone, but it doesn't look like they're quite done here either. So I guess they're doing it in phases, but I would anticipate walls to come up here again. And this must be why the villains were running away. They knew the heroes were showing up. Caps, oh, there's Spider-Man. He just spun in. Holy smokes. Listening on Cap's pep talk. He's really good at it. All right, hands in, everyone. Good talk. Hands in. Let's do this. I'll let them know that I saw Dr. Doom and the Goblin a little bit down the road. Here we go. Hands in. Good job. Excellent job. Let's do this, team. Let's do this. The construction walls still around the comics store, but some new ones have popped over here again by the Captain America Diner. And you know what? That's all I have to say about construction walls for Marvel. I'm all talked out. Before I left Marvel, I did inform Rogue and Wolverine about the whereabouts of Dr. Doom and the Goblin there. Why did I tell them to? Superheroes in yellow. I have a kinship with them. The balloon popping game here at the Midway Games section has some new prizes. They weren't here last week. Some bun buns. These are large bun buns. And the one-in wins, which is very, very difficult to win, especially this one here. They have a giant Bob Ross. We've seen the giant Bob Ross before, but it's been a while. As we get ready to head into Toon Lagoon, I have to admit, I feel very awkward walking around the theme park clockwise. It's just, it's not me. It's very weird. Circus McGurkus was the restaurant recently relaunched here at Islands of Adventure. I am anticipating the comic strip cafe to be relaunched later this year. So curious as to what they do with this menu. Because the Circus McGurkus menu wasn't just tweaked, it was totally changed. And that makes me think they will totally change the comic strip cafe menu as well. That Betty Boop leg still not swinging over here at the Passholder Lounge, which is not open because it does not open until 11 a.m. So obviously we started early today. But you know, had I gone counterclockwise to the park, it would have been open by the time I got to it. So far, a light day for updates. Good thing I have that food review at the end of the video. I think next week I'm going to record that Islands of Adventure snack video. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You don't want to miss it. Covering all the best snacks here at IOA. Since it's a slow day for updates, I might go on a ride today, but Kong is 50 minutes. So we'll just bypass Kong for now. But hopefully we find something with a shorter wait time that we can enjoy. Welcome to Jurassic Park. If you've been missing the Jurassic Park River Adventure, here's the splashdown. Still true. Scream, splash, laugh. Still in effect. Just a few things I want to show you inside of the Jurassic Outfitters shop. For $33, these are a pair of Jurassic Park board shorts. $27 for the Jurassic Park beanie. $30 for the Jurassic Park sand color trucker hat. And the last thing to show you in here, it's kind of random, but you can see down there it says Universal Studios. Leggings for $40. I'm a big fan of the leggings. Kind of reminds me, because I'm a child of the 80s, kind of reminds me of when we used to wear spandex. Outside of the Dino store, they have a display of amber. This is authentic Baltic amber. Nikki has, I don't see what she has, but she does have an amber piece that she bought from here. But the display's out here, but you can purchase it inside. More amber inside. Just in case you didn't know, when you're interested in some amber, the Dino store. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the piece Nikki owns. It is priced at $103. It is currently a 120-minute wait for the Velocicoaster. Let's walk down here and take a look at it. And as I'm walking, I do have a rumor. The latest thing I heard about Epic Universe is and that is from my most reliable source. Like I said, a 120-minute wait for Velocicoaster, but it does have a single rider line, and it is open at the moment. Now into Hogsmeade. I'm curious to see if Hagrid's wait time is longer than the Velocicoasters. One of my viewers, during their visit to the Wizarding World, went on the Forbidden Journey and they said the Whomping Willow was not working. This was months ago, so they want me to confirm if it is or is not working. Yes, the Whomping Willow is working again. Well, checking the Universal app, which I think they updated, I can see that the Hagrid's roller coaster is a 95-minute wait, so it is shorter than the Velocicoaster at the moment. Inside of the village, the Tomes and Scrolls magical wand spot hasn't been working for a long while, but It's fixed. It's working now. But the one next to it, Spent Witches, had walls around it last time. Walls are gone, but there is a sign up saying it's not working. Over here at Dogweed and Deathcap, construction walls. I thought they were done updating all the sensors, but maybe that project is still in process. The Butterbear cart is open. That's the end of the line for one side. The other side, a much shorter line. Hold the phone. We have a recount. The wait time for Hagrid's just went up to 120 minutes. It's a tie with the Velocicoaster. Anyone else surprised to see Coors Light and Miller Lite in the Wizarding World? Might as well sell Coke and Pepsi if we're going to do this. I did not show the team member working that booth because I knew what I was going to say, but when I got done saying it, they were like, "You're not wrong." Into the Lost Continent, where I'm happy to report the All Hallows Eve boutique did get a Mardi Gras makeover, and it's not just the sign that added in the word Bayou. This has been added to the entrance, as well as this wall decoration, this one, and this one. Oh no, and this one. This shirt for $30 still makes me laugh. Universal, they knew what they were doing. This wall over here has added these laser effects over there as well. And this section over by the cash register had a big makeover for Mardi Gras. There's another laser projection right there shooting onto this wall with the dots. So not a huge makeover for the All Hallows Eve boutique, but it's a little something and it's pretty nice. Onward through the Lost Continent, where nothing ever seems to change. At least not yet. Across from the delicious kebabs is the heraldry, and they have a few little Mardi Gras inspired items in here. This queen shirt, $25. The matching king shirt, also $25. The tank top versions of that shirt, also $25 a piece. The king and the queen. This style of the king and queen shirts have yellow font and a yellow crown. Also $25 for these. Same deal for the tank top versions of the yellow king and queen. Universal, I don't know how to tell you this. I'll just be blunt. The thing you had trapped inside of this fence, it escaped. Ah, Seuss Landing. Now we're going to get into the meat of this video. The real reason why I wanted to come here today. Universal has recently relaunched the Circus McGurkus Cafe, but did they flub it? Did they make a major mistake? You see, one of the best food entrees they had here at Islands of Adventure was the Circus McGurkus fried chicken and cornbread. They've removed that completely off the menu. They do have something that's somewhat of a substitute, and we're gonna try that today. If it doesn't measure up to the old fried chicken and cornbread, whew, I think maybe they made a mistake. But we won't know until we try it. And here it is for $14.99, the chicken and biscuit. Crispy chicken tenders and a peanut-shaped biscuit drizzled with hot honey with curly fries. Here is what the inside of the biscuit looks like after I cut into it. And here is inside of the chicken tender after I cut it. All done with my lunch. So what's the deal? Did Universal flub the relaunch of the Circus McGurkus? The chicken and biscuits. Actually, a very good meal. So no, they did not flub it. The biscuit was tremendous. I really, really love that biscuit. The only thing is, it's not cornbread. Sometimes in the old days, when I was in the mood for cornbread, I would go get that meal. So that's the only crime against the biscuit, is that it's not cornbread, but it was phenomenal. Great biscuit. Now, the chicken tenders were really good. And while I did enjoy the hot honey, now here's the key thing, the hot honey. I enjoyed the hot honey, okay? But I think it was too much for me. There's so much of it, at least on my plate, it kind of made my curly fries soggy. And I love curly fries, and those were good, the ones that weren't soggy. So there is an option on the app. When you order that meal is, you can't ask for no honey. Now here's the thing, what if you're in the mood for just not so much hot honey? What you need to do, because they don't have an option to like bring it on the side, what you have to do is order it no hot honey, and then when they bring your food to you, ask for a side of hot honey. Conclusion, the biscuit, phenomenal. The chicken tenders, really good as well. They would be more crispy without the hot honey on them. And the curly fries, as good as always. Just my recommendation would be to order it without the hot honey and ask for it on the side. That's how I'm gonna do it the next time I order the chicken and biscuit. It doesn't hit quite as hard as that chicken and biscuits did for me way back in the day, but a pretty good substitute. No crime was committed. Rix Coffee Club, that is the promo code to use at themummycoffeecompany.com. It's my own personal brand of coffee. Use that code, it will save you 10% on your entire order. Since you made it to the end of the video, I thought you'd like to know.